If you've been playing Ninjala and are tired of losing rank points because you get matched with lower ranks in team battle, down on yourself because people keep stealing drones from you in Battle Royale, do you like options that are free and have no end lag? Then Utsusemi Master is the shinobi card for you! Forget about your old useless Utsusemi because your new and improved one is suddenly the best tool in the game. Now be sure to spam it because there's no cooldown, and although it's banned in just about every tournament, you can always use it in rank. If you're playing team battle, make sure to pair it with a friend's Utsu for some serious pain. Protect your drone or stall out to get free gum binds, and drop it on sound hammers and nets because those aren't supposed to block gum shoots. You could do all this and more, so what are you waiting for? Go equip Utsusemi Master today! Warning, remember to level up your second assist code to at least level 8 for 2-hit gum binds. Side effects include being called toxic, inciting player hate, and getting targeted. Use at your own risk. What's up everyone, I hope you enjoyed that skit I put together. We're going to dive into Utsusemi Master's true power today. Quick shout out to those who helped me. I really do appreciate it. Please go ahead and give them a follow on Twitter, and without further ado, let's jump right in. Please stay till the end as there's tons of information that's going to be covered. First, quickly we'll go over the basics. When you equip Utsu Master, your decoy becomes a tangible hitbox, giving you another option for almost every situation. But that isn't where the strength is. Its true power lies in its assist codes 1 and 2 as they provide you with a huge hitbox and the application of devastating gum damage. Assist code 1 will start to be potent around level 5 to 6, and assist code 2 will be able to bind in 2 Utsusemis at level 8. One thing to note from the beginning is that it only applies gum damage and not actual damage. When paired with gum shoots, especially gum launcher, it becomes an easy 1-2 combo to bind. It also counts as an intangible hit that provides hit stun, allowing it to cancel S-bursts. As you can see, it's very spammable as it only has a 3.5 to 4 second cooldown. Use it in a combo by jumping over the target and spawning the Utsu above the opponent's head. This will easily punish the opponent's S-burst. Defensively, it works on just about any incoming attack, provided it's in front or somewhat near them. Spawn away, and if they've accrued enough gum damage from a friend, they can get gum bound with 1. You'll see here it even works against back attacks if timed right. A good way to utilize it defensively is to place it as opponents approach you while you're taking a drone. You can actually pretend like you don't see them approaching and shoot a gum shot to follow up to bind. Drone dropping is one of the strongest techniques as the Utsu pops once it hits the drone, applying its huge radius around the drone, briefly stunning and applying gum damage to those caught in the radius. Drone dropping, however, doesn't only apply to drones. You can do it over opponents, gum nets, any soundbox, and even over parries. My radius assist code is only level 7 and reaches through all of these except for parries. Once you get it to level 10, its radius becomes absolutely insane as it allows you to cancel out parries as well. In this clip, you'll see the insane range of Utsusemi Master. I first drone drop and then fire off the launcher, easily securing a bind. Now let's look at its priority and why it beats practically every option. The Surfer and Calibur's Surf is the only thing immune from the gum damage and hit stun. Gum shots detonate Utsusemis, but remember you're wasting your valuable gum shot to get rid of the opponent's free low cooldown option. Also, if you're too close, you can be hit by the radius of the detonation. Gum guarding Utsusemi puts you in shield stun, allowing for the opponent to either pressure your shield, potentially getting a free break, or allowing them to get away and stall you. Look at the amount of Utsus I can output in the time it takes him to shoot twice. Keep in mind I haven't even used my own gum shoot. Drone dropping on nets will apply gum damage into the net, completely ignoring its added utility of blocking gum shots. The same applies to all sound boxes. You'll see that sound neutralizes gum shots entirely, including active gum nets. This works with all sound boxes, despite their property to deny gum shots. Even the lasting sound barrier's protection becomes neutered by the free, low cooldown Utsusemi. This interaction demonstrates that the punishing blade beams neutralize the sound hammer's sound boxes. However, Utsusemi will still detonate from a blade beam, and if the punishing blade user is close enough, they will get hit, stunning them and providing you with an opening, or even just binding them if the user slashes at 2 Utsusemis. If you miss a drone drop and the enemy is using punishing blade to take a drone, you can still secure a bind because the blade beam will go through the drone and pop your Utsu. Gum Boost Impact is also beaten out, leaving you hit stun, gum damage, and at 3 less S energy. Yo-yo throws, though already nerfed to the ground, also get bodied by Utsusemi Master. This is only level 7 range, but imagine it at level 10. In teams, Utsusemi Master really becomes a problem. Your teammates can not only trigger your Utsusemis with their gum shoots to stack gum damage, but they can also apply drone dropping, doubling your Utsusemi pressure. In the following clips, you'll see my friend Trent and I laying down Utsusemis relentlessly. This showcases the true power of applying all of the techniques shown before, and that applying them properly into a team setting only makes it 4 times stronger, if your whole team runs it. Remember that in team settings, if you have the range assist code leveled up high enough, around 9 to 10, you'll be able to interrupt parries from drone dropping onto the parry shockwave. Spamming Utsus even randomly will prove to help your team immensely, as free gumbinds are sure to help turn the tide of any match. Now you might say, Kuro, it just got nerfed last patch. Sure, this is a nice fix that makes it so you aren't able to be hit by it if the opponent is able to immediately spawn it to combo break, but that's not the biggest problem. Now I want to include my honest opinions on Utsusemi Master. In Battle Royale, I think it is very strong, but it is definitely stronger in teams. For BR, it can sometimes lead to other people getting epons off of your Utsusemi, and that's not really good because you don't want to be giving other people epons. Also, because of the nature of BR, everyone is going to be third party, so you can actually gum guard or gum shoot an enemy's Utsusemi to help you bind someone else. So in BR, I think it's fairly balanced because of the mode. In this sense, it works as a double-edged sword and isn't too polarizing. In teams, I think it's absolutely busted. Being that it can bind in 2 drops with no cooldown and no fee is outright ridiculous. Yet alone, your whole team can have 4. The main problem it faces is that it's a very polarizing shinobi card, giving you an option that's limitless and is beneficial in every scenario. It will always outshine other cards because it provides you with another tool, and it's relatively cheap enough to add into any kit. Here are multiple ways that may balance out the power level of Utsusemi Master. 1. Give it a cooldown. Making it spammable with a lower cooldown than just about every gumshoot shows us that it outclasses gumshoots. 2. Make it cost S energy. By cutting off your movement resource as a sacrifice for such a strong option, it will limit the player's options and they will have to manage S energy more efficiently. This can also work against players who decide to use it because then they might be unable to parry combos similar to Gum Boost Impact. 3. Fixed priority. Having things like sound boxes and gum nets instantly countered by this defeats their purpose of adding utility that they bring to the table. 4. Reduce the radius. Being able to interrupt parries sadly ruins one of the core mechanics of this game. It also covers just about the entire stage of WNA when maxed. This also will hinder drone dropping to an extent. 5. Reduce the gum damage applied. Being able to gum bind in 2 drops is incredibly strong, especially in team battles. 6. Active setup time. If you have to go through an animation and you're unable to move around, it would make players unable to just throw it out and instead have them plan around it. This of course would be a big nerf to drone dropping unless it's also able to be done in the air. 7. Remove drone dropping. This is an extreme one as most of its utility comes from this, but it would help to solve its power level in teams for sure. I know this is a controversial issue, so I really want to hear your thoughts on Utsusemi Master after watching it. I'd love to see if they're the same, if they've changed, any ideas for balance or reworks that you have, if any, what you agree or disagree on, and things you've learned. If you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to drop a follow on Twitter and subscribe for more Ninjala content. It really does help my channel grow. Thanks.